My friends, today we embark on a journey of self-discovery, a journey of empowerment, and a journey of giving ourselves the credit we truly deserve. For far too long, many of us have lived in the shadows of self-doubt, minimizing our accomplishments and downplaying our talents. We've allowed the voice of insecurity to whisper in our ears, telling us that we're not good enough, not worthy enough, not deserving of the recognition we crave. But I stand before you today to challenge that narrative, to shatter the shackles of self-criticism that have held us captive for far too long. Because the truth, my friends, is that each and every one of us possesses a unique brilliance, a spark of greatness that deserves to be celebrated and nurtured. Series. I know what some of you might be thinking. Jim, that's easier said than done. How can I possibly give myself credit when I'm constantly bombarded by self-doubt and criticism? Let me share a story with you. A story that may resonate with many of you. Imagine a young artist, a painter whose canvases are bursting with vibrant colors and captivating compositions. This artist toils tirelessly, pouring their heart and soul into every brushstroke. Yet when others admire their work, they shrug it off, claiming it's nothing special. They fail to see the brilliance that others so clearly perceive. My friends, this story is not unique. We've all been there, haven't we? We've all had moments when we've doubted our abilities, when we've dismissed our achievements as mere luck or circumstance. But what if that painter truly understood the beauty they had created? What if they embraced the compliments, accepted the praise, and recognized their own talent? You see, giving yourself credit isn't about arrogance or conceit. It's about acknowledging your worth, celebrating your strengths, and understanding that you have something valuable to offer this world. It's about stepping out of the shadows of self-doubt and into the light of self-appreciation. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. But Jim, it's easy for you to say. You're a successful motivational speaker. You've achieved so much. Let me stop you right there. Success is relative, and true fulfillment comes not from external validation, but from internal acceptance. I'll let you in on a little secret. Even after all these years, after speaking to millions of people, after being recognized for my work, there are still moments when I catch myself doubting my abilities. It's the voice of insecurity whispers in my ear, who are you to inspire others? What makes you so special? But then I pause. I take a deep breath, and I give myself credit. I remind myself of the countless lives I've touched, the countless stories of transformation I've witnessed. I remember the countless individuals who have approached me after a speech, their eyes shining with newfound hope and determination. In those moments, I realize that my impact, my worth, is not measured by accolades or awards, but by the positive change I've helped create in others' lives. And that, my friends, is something to be proud of, something to give myself credit for. So how do we start this journey of self-appreciation? How do we silence the inner critic and embrace our own greatness? It starts with awareness. We must become acutely aware of our thoughts, our self-talk, and the stories we tell ourselves. Every time you catch yourself dismissing a compliment or downplaying an achievement, stop and challenge that thought. Ask yourself, why am I diminishing my success? Why am I denying my own worth? Shine a light on those limiting beliefs and question their validity. But awareness alone is not enough. We must take action, and that action begins with making a conscious effort to celebrate our victory, no matter how small they may seem. Did you conquer a fear today? Give yourself credit. Did you learn a new skill or accomplish a personal goal? Give yourself credit. Too often, we breeze past our triumphs, fixating on what's next, instead of savoring the present moment. But when you pause and acknowledge your progress, something magical happens. You start to build a reservoir of self-confidence, a well of belief in your own capabilities. Each victory, no matter how seemingly insignificant, contributes to that well, filling you with a sense of empowerment and self-assurance. And let's not forget the power of surrounding ourselves with the right people. Seek out those who uplift you, who recognize your talents, and who encourage you to shine. Surround yourself with cheerleaders, not critics. Positive reinforcement from others can be a potent catalyst for self-appreciation. I'll never forget the day when one of my closest friends looked me in the eye and said, Jim, do you have any idea how many lives you've changed? How many people you've inspired to become better versions of themselves? At that moment, his words pierced through the veil of self-doubt that had clouded my vision for too long. You see, sometimes we need the perspective of others to remind us of our own worth. We need the mirrors of those who love us to reflect back the beauty that we so often overlook in ourselves. So cherish those mirrors, my friends. Embrace the people in your life who uplift and encourage you, who see your potential even when you cannot. But ultimately, my friends, the true journey towards giving yourself credit begins and ends within you. It's an inside job, a daily commitment to treating yourself with kindness, respect, and appreciation. Imagine how your life would transform if you truly believed in your own worth. Imagine the doors that would open, the opportunities that would present themselves when you walk with confidence, radiating self-assurance and belief in your abilities. The world needs what you have to offer. Your unique talents, perspectives, and experiences are gifts that can uplift and inspire others. But first, you must embrace those gifts, cherish them, and give yourself credit for possessing them. So let's make a pact today. The pact to embark on this journey together. Let's commit to celebrating our victories, acknowledging our strengths, and giving ourselves the credit we deserve. Because when we do, we not only unlock our own potential, but also inspire others to do the same. Remember, my friends, success is not a destination. It's a journey. On that journey, self-appreciation is the fuel that propels us forward, the engine that drives us towards greatness. So, the next time you catch yourself doubting your worth, pause. Take a deep breath and remind yourself of all that you've accomplished, all that you've overcome, and all that you have yet to achieve. Because you, my friend, are extraordinary. You are capable of greatness, and you deserve to give yourself credit for the remarkable person you are. Now, I know that for some of you, this journey towards self-appreciation will not be easy. It requires us to confront our deepest insecurities, to challenge the limiting beliefs that have held us back for far too long. But I promise you, the rewards of this journey are beyond measure. Think about the incredible potential that lies dormant within you, awaiting your acknowledgement and appreciation. It's the dreams you've put on hold, the goals you've deemed too lofty, the ambitions you've stifled out of fear or self-doubt. When you finally give yourself credit, when you embrace your own worth, those dreams come alive once again, ignited by the fire of your newfound self-belief. Imagine waking up each morning filled with a sense of purpose, a deep conviction that you are meant for greatness. Imagine carrying yourself with a quiet confidence, knowing that your talents and abilities are not only valid but invaluable. This is the power of self-appreciation, the power of giving yourself credit where credit is due. And let me remind you, my friends, that this journey is not a solitary one. Yes, the work of self-acceptance must ultimately be done within, but you need not walk this path alone. Just as a sculptor requires tools to shape and mold their masterpiece, we too require tools to sculpt our own self-appreciation. And one of the most powerful tools at our disposal is the company we keep. Surround yourself with those who truly see your brilliance, those who reflect back to you the greatness that you so often fail to recognize in yourself. These are the people who will lift you up when you stumble, who will remind you of your worth when you've forgotten it yourself. And remember, giving yourself credit, not a one-time event. It's a daily practice, a continuous journey of self-discovery and self-appreciation. Each morning, take a moment to reflect on your strengths, your accomplishments, and the unique gifts you bring to this world. Just write them down if you must. Create a physical reminder of your own greatness, but don't stop there. Throughout the day, make a conscious effort to catch yourself in moments of self-doubt or self-criticism. When that inner voice tries to diminish your worth, counter it with affirmations of your own value. Remind yourself of your past triumphs, the obstacles you've overcome, and the resilience that has brought you to where you are today. And when you do experience success, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, celebrate it. Give yourself a pat on the back, treat yourself to something special, or simply bask in the glow of your achievement. Too often, we rush from one goal to the next, never taking the time to savor our victories along the way. But when you pause to give yourself credit, to acknowledge the milestones you've reached, you create a powerful sense of momentum. Each success builds upon the last, fueling your confidence and propelling you towards even greater heights. Imagine the ripple effect this practice of self-appreciation can have on your life. When you walk with confidence, radiating self-assurance and belief in your abilities, doors will open that were once closed to you. Opportunities will present themselves, and people will be drawn to your magnetic energy. And the beauty of it all, by giving yourself credit, by embracing your own worth, you inspire others to do the same. Your example becomes a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of self-belief and self-acceptance. Just think of the impact you could have on those around you. Your friends, your family, your colleagues. When they see you walking tall, unapologetically owning your greatness, they too will be inspired to embark on their own journey of self-appreciation. Your self-love becomes a contagious force, spreading like a wildfire of positivity and empowerment. Suddenly, those who once doubted themselves are catching glimpses of their own brilliance, reflected in the mirror of your unwavering self-belief. And let's not forget the profound impact this can have on future generations. When we give ourselves credit, when we model self-acceptance and self-appreciation, we pave the way for our children and those who come after us to do the same. Imagine a world where self-doubt and self-criticism are no longer the norm, where young minds are nurtured to embrace their talents and celebrate their uniqueness. A world where the next generation grows up with an unshakable belief in their own worth, empowered to pursue their dreams without the shackles of self-imposed limitations. This, my friends, is the true power of giving yourself credit, a power that ripples outward, touching lives and transforming futures in ways we can scarcely imagine. So let this be the day that you embark on a new journey, a journey of self-appreciation and self-love. Let this be the moment when you shed the shackles of self-doubt and embrace the extraordinary within you. Let's give yourself credit for the battles you've fought and the victories you've won. Give yourself credit for the unique perspectives and experiences that make you who you are. Give yourself credit for the resilience that has carried you through even the darkest of times. And above all, give yourself credit for the boundless potential that lies ahead, waiting to be unleashed. For when you truly believe in your own worth, when you give yourself the credit you deserve, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Imagine the impact you can have on this world, the lives you can touch, the inspiration you can ignite in others. But it all starts with you, with your commitment to self-appreciation and self-acceptance. So take that first step today, my friends. Look in the mirror and give yourself the credit you deserve. Celebrate your strengths, embrace your talents, and let the world bear witness to the incredible force of nature that you truly are. And remember, this journey is not a destination. It is a lifelong practice of self-love and self-discovery. There will be days when the voice of self-doubt creeps back in, whispering its insidious lies. But on those days, remember the power of your own worth, the strength you've cultivated through your journey of self-appreciation. Remind yourself of the countless victories you've achieved, the obstacles you've overcome, and the resilience that has carried you this far. For each triumph, no matter how small, is a testament to your greatness, a reason to give yourself credit. When you find yourself faltering, turn to those who uplift and support you, the mirrors who reflect back your brilliance when you cannot see it for yourself. Lean on their encouragement, their belief in you, and let it reignite the flame of self-appreciation within your heart. For this journey is not one to be taken alone. We are all in this together, a vast tapestry of human experiences, woven together by our shared desire to live authentically, to embrace our true selves, and to give ourselves the credit we so richly deserve. So, let us walk this path side by side, lifting each other up when we stumble, celebrating each other's victories, and reminding one another of the extraordinary beings we truly are. Together, we will shatter the shackles of self-doubt and self-criticism that have held us back for far too long. Together, we will cultivate a world where self-appreciation is not the exception, but the norm, where each and every one of us walks with the confidence and conviction of those who truly understand their own worth. And in doing so, we will not only transform our own lives, but also inspire countless others to embark on their own journeys of self-love and self-acceptance. For when we give ourselves credit, when we embrace our own brilliance, we become beacons of hope, shining examples of what is possible when we release the shackles of self-imposed limitations. So today, let us make a solemn vow. A vow to ourselves, to our loved ones, and to the generations that will follow. A vow to give ourselves credit where credit is due, to celebrate our strengths and talents, and to walk through this world with the confidence and self-assurance of those who truly understand their own worth. As we do, let us remember that this journey is not a solitary one. We are surrounded by a vast network of kindred spirits, all striving towards the same goal of self-acceptance and self-love. So, reach out to one another, share your stories, your triumphs, and your struggles. We'll weave a tapestry of inspiration, a testament to the power of self-appreciation and the indomitable spirit of the human soul. Thank you, my friends, for embarking on this journey with me. May your path be illuminated by the light of self-love and self-acceptance, and may you always give yourself the credit you so richly deserve. My friends, as we continue on this journey of self-appreciation and self-love, it's important to understand that the road ahead will not always be smooth. There will be bumps, detours, and moments when the voice of self-doubt threatens to derail our progress. But it is in these moments of challenge that our commitment to giving ourselves credit will be tested and ultimately strengthened. For it is in the face of adversity that our true character is forged, and our belief in our own worth is either reinforced or shaken. Let me share a story with you, one that illustrates the power of perseverance and self-belief in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Imagine a young artist, a sculptor whose dreams of creating breathtaking works of art were nearly shattered by a devastating accident. In a cruel twist of fate, this artist lost the use of their dominant hand, the very hand that had once shaped and molded their masterpieces. In that moment, the voice of self-doubt must have roared like a deafening storm, whispering insidiously, "You're finished. Your dreams are over. How can you possibly create without your most valuable tool?" But this artist, this remarkable individual, refused to surrender to the voice of self-criticism. Instead, they chose to give themselves credit for their resilience, for their unwavering determination, and for the boundless creativity that burned brightly within. With grit and perseverance, they taught themselves to sculpt with their non-dominant hand, pouring countless hours into honing their newfound skills. And slowly but surely, their creations began to take shape once more, each sculpture a testament to the power of self-belief and the refusal to accept defeat. Can you imagine the sense of accomplishment, the wave of self-appreciation that must have washed over this artist as they unveiled their first masterpiece created with their non-dominant hand? The sense of triumph, of overcoming what many would have deemed an insurmountable obstacle, all because they chose to give themselves credit for their own strength and potential. My friends, this story is a powerful reminder that our journey towards self-appreciation is not a linear one. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments when the path ahead seems shrouded in darkness. But it is in these moments that we must dig deep, tap into the wellspring of self-belief that we have cultivated through our practice of giving ourselves credit. We must remind ourselves of the battles we've won, the obstacles we've overcome, and the countless victories, both big and small, that have brought us to where we are today. For every triumph, every accomplishment is a reason to give ourselves credit. It is a testament to our resilience, our determination, and our unwavering belief in our own worth. And when we embrace these triumphs, when we celebrate the strengths and talents that have carried us through even the darkest of times, we build a fortress of self-confidence that no external force can shake. This is the true power of self-appreciation. The ability to weather any storm, to face any challenge, with the unwavering conviction that we possess the tools, the talents, and the inner strength to overcome. So, my friends, when the road ahead seems daunting, when the voice of self-doubt whispers, its insidious lies, pause. Take a deep breath and give yourself credit for all that you've already accomplished. Remind yourself of the times when you defied the odds, when you refused to surrender to the limitations imposed upon you by others, or even by your own self-doubt. For each of those moments is a victory, a reason to stand tall and proclaim to the world, I am worthy, I am capable, I am deserving of the credit and recognition that I have earned through my own strength and perseverance. And as you do, feel the weight of self-doubt and self-criticism melting away, replaced by a renewed sense of purpose, a rekindled fire of self-belief that cannot be extinguished. But let me also remind you, my friends, that giving yourself credit is not a solitary pursuit. Just as a sculptor requires tools to shape their masterpiece, we too require tools to cultivate our self-appreciation. One of the most powerful tools at our disposal is the support and encouragement of those who truly see our brilliance, even when we cannot. These are the people who will lift us up when we stumble, who will remind us of our worth when we've forgotten it ourselves. So cherish these individuals, these mirrors that reflect back to us the beauty and strength that we so often overlook. Embrace their words of affirmation, their belief in your abilities, and let their encouragement fuel your journey towards self-acceptance. For when we surround ourselves with those who uplift and inspire us, we create a ripple effect of positivity and empowerment that reverberates far beyond our own lives. Imagine the impact we can have on those around us, our friends, our families, our colleagues. When we walk with confidence, radiating self-assurance and belief in our abilities, our example becomes a beacon of hope, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of self-love and self-appreciation. And let's not forget the profound impact this can have on future generations. When we give ourselves credit, when we model self-acceptance and self-appreciation, we pave the way for our children and those who come after us to do the same. Imagine a world where self-doubt and self-criticism are no longer the norm, where young minds are nurtured to embrace their talents and celebrate their uniqueness. It's a world where the next generation grows up with an unshakable belief in their own worth, empowered to pursue their dreams without the shackles of self-imposed limitations. This, my friends, is a true legacy of giving yourself credit, a legacy that transcends our own lives and echoes through the generations to come. So, as we continue on this journey, let us remember that we are not merely transforming our own lives, but but also planting the seeds of self-love and self-appreciation that will bloom in the hearts and minds of those who follow in our footsteps. And when the road ahead seems daunting, when the voice of self-doubt threatens to derail our progress, let us turn to one another for strength and encouragement. Let us lift each other up, remind one another of our worth, and walk this path together, hand in hand, as a united force of self-belief and self-acceptance. For it is together that we will weather any storm, overcome any obstacle, and emerge victorious, our confidence and self-appreciation shining like beacons in the darkness. And as we do, we will inspire countless others to join us on this journey, to embrace their own greatness and give themselves the credit they so richly deserve. So, let us continue forth, my friends, with unwavering determination and a deep conviction in our own worth. Let us celebrate our triumphs, acknowledge our strengths, and walk through this world with the confidence and self-assurance of those who truly understand their own brilliance. For when we give ourselves credit, when we embrace our own worth, we become unstoppable forces of positivity and empowerment, capable of achieving greatness beyond our wildest dreams. Thank you, my friends, for your unwavering commitment to this journey. May your path be illuminated by the light of self-love and self-acceptance, and may you always give yourself the credit you so richly deserve. For you, my friends, are extraordinary. You are capable of greatness beyond measure, and you are worthy of celebrating the remarkable beings that you are now and forevermore.